With hockey and ECHL action from last night at the Save-On Foods Memorial Center, the Salmon Kings home to the Alaska Aces in their third game this week. The Aces winners on Wednesday. The Fish bounced back with a win on Friday night. Last night's tilt decided in overtime. All right, to the rink on Blanchard we go. 4,661 fans on hand for this game. It was a good one. Aces get things rolling midway through the first. Jordan Foreman beats Jonathan Boutin. Makes it 1-0. It was 2-0 Aces after one. More Alaska in the second period. It'll be Colin Hemingway on the power play, and it was 3-0 for the Alaska Aces. Not looking good for the Salmon Kings, but they finally hit the scoreboard late second. It will be Sean Landholt on the power play, beating Chris Holt to make it 3-1 for the Aces after two. Now the Salmon Kings get her going in the third. Victoria boy Dan Gender starts things off with his fifth of the season. That cut the Aces lead to 3-2. Couple of minutes later, and Olivier Labelle will jar his 10th on the year, and just like that, this game was tied up at 3-3, and we would be deciding things in overtime. Now, Victoria gets a bit of a questionable high-sticking penalty. LaBelle does get a stick up, and the Aces will get a power play in overtime, no less, and they will get the winning goal with the man advantage. Brian Miller would be the hero for the Aces. 4-3, the overtime final, and head coach Mark Morrison not impressed with the officials last night.
I'm not so sure that it was the calls that, why we lost the game. To me, it was the non-calls. I thought we had some real good pressure on them in the third period, and missed 3 or 4 calls against us in a row, and then calls won again, or calls for us, and then calls won against us, against the grain. So, when you outshoot a team 50-30 like that, obviously you shouldn't be on the bottom end of penalties, and that's the way it goes. But not happy about it. Well, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we're playing good hockey. I mean, I thought we took it to them again tonight. We ended up in the bottom side, a couple of bad goals, and a couple of bad calls against us, and non-calls. And that's the difference in the hockey game. But we continue to play the way we are, and on the road trip, it's a long one, and we'll win our hockey games.
BCHL.